Why people hate woke ideology in video games so much? Activists and supporters of this ideology would want you to believe that only ones who don't like woke are those chats. Normal people, nah, they love everything that is woke. It's just those toxic gamer types that hate it. They complain about ugly female characters just because they are all porn-brained gooners. They complain about gay characters because they are homophobic. They complain about trans characters because they are transphobic. They complain about characters of color because they are all racist. It's all those grifting YouTubers. Why do they even care? And these are just first world problems arguments. If you were ever present in some comment section under a post that is depicting a game that is supposed to come out soon, you probably already saw and heard these arguments. So, are these arguments true? No, they are not. These are responses designed to ridicule, shame, and silence all those who would dare to question inclusion of woke ideology in games. Woke supporters use these basically template responses so often that if you stopped some random guy on the street that plays video games and ask him what are the most often used responses to defend progressive ideology in gaming space, he would probably name you these responses in the same order as I did. I could pick each of these arguments apart and explain why are they wrong, but it would be just distraction from the main topic of this video. These are all wrong and surface level explanations. What is the real reason why people hate woke ideology in video games? Are you ready to hear it? Okay. Real reason is that inclusion of woke ideology in video games results in low quality video games. That is the real reason why gaming audiences, when presented with black, gay, or ugly woman characters, will freak out. Because presence of such characters indicates presence of progressive ideology, which in turn indicates that this game will not be fun to play. So let's go over some examples. Right now you can see on the screen gameplay of two games side by side. One of them is woke game and the other is not. I think you can tell which is which by single glance. I picked these two games for comparison because both of these games go for the same thing. You will start game on the battlefield trying to get towards a boss of that area, but that boss is too strong for you at the beginning of the game, and so you will lose. Difference is one game did this scenario competently, while other did not. First, let's see less competent scenario. It is beginning of the game called Flintlock, Siege of the Dawn.
You sent Baz and Harlan to the door to the Great Below.
I don't have time for this, Vanek.
Requesting permission to...
Denied.
Baz can't fight at his aid. Harlan can't cover for him and blow the door at the same time. I'm the best sapper you've got and you know it.
Return to your station, Vanek.
Can't have been them. The blast came from too low, wasn't nearly loud enough.
I see.
They're late, aren't they? Just give the order.
All right then. All right. Follow the trenches to the old fort. Stop for nothing and no one, understood?
Yes, Field Marshal.
Sapperun! Clear the way! No rest till dawn!
No rest till dawn!
Smashed. Toyed with. The dead don't do that. All set!
Everyone get clear! Falls below.
Hey, Harlan! You still with me?
Yes! That thing is...
Snap out of it, Harlan!
No rest till dawn! No rest till dawn!
No rest till dawn! Right, you mongrel. Come at me!
Gotta get up!
Squad 7 will exterminate the Alpha Nativas occupying District 3. Their objective is the capture or dispatchment of the Elder Nativa. Pods entering atmosphere.
1 minute until threshold is reached. The threshold has been surpassed. Activating shield. Code red. Code red.
you all right? This place is dangerous. Take my hand. Watch out! The unlisted Nativa! I'll handle this one! Watch out! There's more! This isn't looking good. Let's go! Is that an Alpha Nativa? Let's join them. My God. No. No! The squad's life signs. We're the only two left. Eve. Eve. Pull yourself together. Taki? Listen to me. We haven't completed our mission. Now it's just up to us to see this mission through. Understand? Eve, are you ready? It wasn't an alpha, but it was a strong one. You fought well. Even better than during training.
You were all together. But then...
The damage to your body frame is serious. We have to find the supply camp. Wait, Eve. I hear something. Eve!
Well, which game handled beginning segment better? It was Stellar Blade or Flintlock Siege of Dawn. Also, which game has better graphics, better animations, better voice acting, better costume design, better enemy designs, better gameplay? You get the point. You may argue that Flintlock Siege of Dawn is a game that probably had smaller budget than Stellar Blade, and therefore it cannot qualitatively compete with that game. Okay, I accept that point. Let's see characters from game that probably had much bigger budget than Stellar Blade. Ladies and gentlemen, characters from Concord! Well, which characters are better? Eh? I think you understand my point. Take any game that is perceived as Vogue, you can see Vogue games of 2024 in this picture, and compare it with non-Vogue games that came in the same year. So, for example, compare them with Stalker 2, Black Myth Wukong, Space Marine 2, with Palworld, or even with something like Astrobot. You yourself can do this comparison. Compare these games as a whole or compare just one trait like character design, or writing, or gameplay. And you will see that Vogue games are the products with lower quality. None of these games on this picture managed to make their money back, and some of them are legendary embarrassments like Concord or Unknown 9 Awakening. I mean, these two titles were so bad that not even activists that were defending them on the internet bothered to play these games. Or let's look at nominees for the Game of the Year 2024. Nope, not a single Vogue game amongst nominees. How is that possible? Huh? Well, if you design your characters with purpose of not being sexualized first, then of course when somebody who designs their characters to be appealing first will appear, his game will immediately have higher quality characters than yours. Of course, highest quality games will get all the prizes and money. What is probably angering me most on this is that all these studios that has decided to go political, they will create this inferior product with boring gameplay, stupid dialogue that is treating audience like they are children in kindergarten, full of one-dimensional characters, game that will preach to you that each time you will misgender somebody, you should pull a barf. Then they will make shitty promo material that does not even look remotely good. And then they even have the gall to ask $70 for it. Like, no, of course I'm not going to buy that, no matter what you will call me. I can see that game is shit. Just no. So, yeah, that is my opinion about why people are complaining so much about wokeness in video games. And why people will start to be wary when they see some woke elements present in trailers or in promo materials for games. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you want to support me, please like and subscribe. That is the best support for small channels like mine. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.